Hey credit warriors, welcome to the show. Pardon the appearance, coming to you from Vegas, but the show must go on. So last year, Bank of America came out with a new high-level credit card, the Bank of America Premium Rewards Elite card. Now, originally this card was only available in branch. We did a video last year about all the benefits. We had a leaked brochure from it, etc. But as of a few days ago, it is now available on Bank of America's website. There is a public offer for this card and anyone can just go ahead and apply. So in this video, we are gonna do kind of a preliminary review of the card. We're gonna go through all the benefits, point earning, etc., so that you can work out whether it is right for you. Now, the first thing you will notice is that the card has a $550 annual fee, which is the same as the Chase Sapphire Reserve. It's a little bit cheaper than the Amex Platinum and more expensive than the new Capital One Venture X card. So this puts it in tier 4 in my 5-tier credit card ladder system. So basically the highest level that you can apply for until you get to the invitation only cards. And thus you will need a 700 credit score normally or above and a reasonably good income and, you know, a certain amount of credit history to apply for a card such as this. Now, this $550 annual fee is offset by a load of credits. So we have a $300 airline credit, a $150 lifestyle credit, and a $100 global entry / TSA pre-check credit, which is once every 4 years. So actually it's $550 in year 1, and then after that, for the next 3 years, it's only $450. Bank of America is being a little bit misleading there. But then also, what is the deal with these credits? Like, what can you use them for? Well, let's first look at the airline credit. Now, this is an airline incidental fee credit, all right? So it can't be used for tickets. It's for the little things like check bags, etc. It's a bit more broad than the Amex Platinum or other Amex cards airline credit because you don't have to choose just one airline. However, it does still remain a little bit vague. Here's what they say that it covers. Preferred seating upgrades, ticket change cancellation fees, check bag fees, in-flight entertainment, onboard food and beverage charges, and airport lounge fees affiliated with eligible carriers. And the airlines it will cover seem to be the big US legacy carriers, probably slightly smaller airlines like JetBlue and Alaska will be included, but not the budget airlines, since they specifically point out in the terms and conditions that it is not valid for Allegiant Air, Spirit Airlines, and Sun Country Airlines. Sun Country Airlines. Doesn't sound like the name of an airline, really. It sounds like the name of like a drink or something. Anyway, let's keep going. So it is easier to use than the Amex Platinum's credit because you don't have to choose an airline, etc. But for people who have status with airlines already, it's actually a very hard credit to use because, you know, I have One World Ruby, so I get free check bags anyway already. I get advanced seat selections. I don't have to pay to select seats. You know, it's very hard for me to use the Amex Platinum's credit, and I think I might find this similar. Then what about the lifestyle credit? Well, here is what that covers. You are eligible for a statement credit of up to $150 each calendar year if you make qualifying rideshare, food delivery, streaming service, and fitness transactions at select merchants. So they keep it a bit vague here too, but in my opinion, probably Uber, Lyft, probably the food delivery like Uber Eats, Postmates, maybe Seamless would be included in this. And in my opinion, this would be a lot easier to use than an airline incidental fee credit for most people. So you can go back through those credits and see which one, you know, would work for you and how much value you'd be able to get out of it. For me, I would say I would only be able to guarantee probably $150 back through using that lifestyle credit. Now let's look at the point earnings. So the card earns 2 points per dollar on travel and dining, so that matches the Chase Sapphire Preferred, and it earns 1.5 points per dollar on everything else. Now, if you are a preferred rewards member, you get more. You get up to 75% more value out of credit card rewards depending on how much money you have invested with Bank of America. So you can get up to 3.5 points per dollar back on dining and up to 2.625 points per dollar back on everything else. Now, Bank of America's points are valued at just 1 cent per point in most cases, so it's really like you're getting 2.625 cents per dollar back on your non-category spend as long as you have $100,000 invested with Bank of America. You guys can do the math for the other preferred rewards levels. Now, that's pretty good for the non-category spend, but I think on travel and dining, you can get better multipliers with other cards. But when you redeem points for travel with this card through Bank of America's travel portal, you actually get a 20% discount, which when you do it the other way around, it works out as 25% extra value for the points that you are redeeming. So that 3.5 on travel and dining becomes 4.375, and the 2.625 on everything else becomes 3.281 cents per dollar in value if you end up redeeming the points for travel. So you can get some good value out of it if you have the maximum amount invested over 100K and you redeem for travel. But if you don't have $100,000 invested with Bank of America, then I think you would probably be better off with either the Chase Sapphire Reserve or the Capital One Venture X card. Also, for people who want to redeem for business class and first class tickets, since Bank of America doesn't have transfer partners and everything is done at fixed value, it's going to be very hard for you to get reasonably priced business class and first class tickets, since that's where you see 3, 4, 5 cents in value per point. It's going to cost you way too much points to book. Let's say a business class ticket from New York to London is $4,000. Even with that 20% discount, you're still going to be looking at over 300,000 points. That's ridiculous. If you transferred out to an airline, it would normally be around 100,000 points. But guys, it's not all bad. There are a few more things going for this card. For example, it does give you unlimited complimentary airport lounge access through Priority Pass, and they don't seem to be limiting the number of guests. Check this out. Card members will receive 12-month Priority Pass Select membership to access airport VIP lounges worldwide currently participating in Priority Pass Select program with their accompanying guests, regardless of their choice of airline class of ticket or membership in an airline lounge program. So could this be like the Chase Sapphire Reserve in the early days when you had unlimited guests? I couldn't find anything in the terms and conditions where it mentioned limiting the number of guests, charging for guests, or charging for guests beyond a certain number. I saved so much money with the free guests thing from the CSR. I remember one time I got 6 people into the Plaza Premium Lounge in Hong Kong as my guests using the Priority Pass from the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Then in addition to that, the card comes with a 50,000 point welcome bonus when you spend $3,000 in the first 90 days. That's $500 in value, or $625 if you redeem for travel through their portal. So guys, there you have it. You might want to get this card for the bonus and then do the math in the first year and figure out whether it's worth it for you to keep it in year 2. Personally, I think it's only going to be preferred rewards members with $100,000 invested who like to redeem for travel on economy flights who this card is really going to make sense for. But you never know. Otherwise, check out my old favorite card, the Chase Sapphire Reserve, which earns 3 points per dollar on travel and dining. It gives you Priority Pass. No unlimited guests anymore, unfortunately. I think you do get 2 guests for free though. It's still pretty good. I'll put the link below for that card if you want to learn more about it. As always, thank you so much guys for watching. Subscribe if you're new. We'll be bringing you a load of videos from Vegas very soon, so watch this space. All right, see you next time. Bye-bye.